In a long time, in about 10 months or so since February of 2020. Doesn't that seem like a long time ago? So much has happened since then, and we're finally getting back into those cold winter sort of temperatures just in time for the first day of meteorological winter, which of course is December 1st. Our freeze watch is in effect for that night on Tuesday morning, Monday night into Tuesday morning. So not tonight. The really cold night will be coming the next night, Monday into Tuesday. So much of the area, excluding New Orleans and right along the coast, but much of the area north of the lake and in Mississippi and over to the west of the lake will be looking for freezing temperatures. We're not expecting a hard freeze, so don't have to worry about pipes, but light freeze conditions are expected and even maybe some frost, perhaps south of the lake too. And it's all just beginning as we speak. We've had the front move in, we had the rain finish, and here we are in the 50s for most spots. And it's windy. Winds sustained up to about 18 or so miles per hour, but you can see the yellow numbers indicating the gusts, and those have been up to about 25 miles per hour. So cold, windy conditions tonight, but lows in the 40s as opposed to freezing. Here is the front that has moved on through, and the rain has moved with it. And as I pointed out, this is the next shot of cool, dry air that's going to be moving in tomorrow. If you're curious about how much rain we got today, we did have a lot of that downpour activity going on in the first part of the day, almost 2 inches at the New Orleans airport, and between 1/3 of an inch and 1.5 inches for some other spots. If you're north of the lake, you got about 1 inch or a little above that for many other spots earlier today. And thankfully, we didn't have a lot of severe weather, although we did have some of those downpours for much of the day. Our wake up forecast early tomorrow will likely start with clouds still lingering. Low temperatures north about 42. And south about 48 to start the day. So I liked that heavy winter coat. It was a little too much for this evening, probably for most of us, but I think you're going to want something like that if you're up early tomorrow, because we will also have the wind to contend with, and that could bring our feels like temperature north of the lake with these air temperatures in the low 40s. The feels like temperature could touch upper 30s for a little bit with the wind chill tomorrow north of the lake, and a little bit cooler than those lows you're looking at there south of the lake too. Tomorrow we stay only in the 50s for highs. We will see the skies gradually clear. It looks like potentially about midday or afternoon, could be a little earlier than that. So chilly and windy with that continued wind. But then Tuesday morning is the really cold one. Coldest since February, light freeze north of the lake and frost south of the lake. So for tonight, I would suggest just make sure your pets are nice and safe and warm. But tomorrow night, Monday into Tuesday, you'll want to protect plants and pets, and people don't have to worry about pipes. And it has been 297 days since we've hit a low that we are expecting on Monday night into Tuesday morning. 37 degrees is what we're expecting in New Orleans. And the last time we hit that or got that cold was February 7th. So about 300 days. Not too long. It's going to feel really different, I think. Also in the tropics, we're still somehow talking about things happening. We have an area way out, actually east of the Azores and not far from Portugal and Morocco right now, that has a medium chance of development. This would not be a fully tropical system. It would be a subtropical or hybrid system, but you can see the swirl on satellite imagery showing up. It has a 40% chance of development. Now this would be Kappa. Of course, it's not going to come anywhere near us, but we're just kind of watching it to see if it does take on some of those subtropical characteristics. If it does develop, it would be named Kappa, but I'm hoping we don't have to talk about that and that we can stop the season with just 30 named storms. That's all. Our 7-day forecast is looking like we will warm up. Wednesday morning actually looks like another light freeze for those of you north of the lake. South of the lake, though, will only be in the low 40s by then. So we have the warming trend Wednesday into Thursday. Another front with some showers and maybe a few storms moves in. Models are a little different on timing right now, either late Wednesday or Thursday. So I would plan for that. And then that will set us up, I think, for a really nice weekend next weekend.